Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi. Welcome to Friday Power Flow. We are going to get started today in Ragdoll. Come onto your mat and come onto your Ragdoll. Join me for practice. I think of rain, I think of water, I think of a waterfall. We're doing yoga. Some people call Ragdoll Waterfall. That's how it works. That's how the monkey mind works. Right? And now you're thinking waterfalls. Oh, I'd really like to go visit that waterfall in that place where I see all those people taking those pictures on social media. Right? Monkey mind. So, big reason why I practice, to just try to slow it down a little bit. Rein it in. Tune into your breath here. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Your feet about hips width distance apart. Can bring opposite hand into the crook of opposite elbow. You can also let your hands dangle or rest them on blocks if you like. Tuning into the movement of your breath, and maybe adding a little bit of movement here in your body. Tuning into the movement of your breath instead of letting that monkey mind pull you all over the place. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. You might soften your knees here. Feel if you can drop your head and soften your toes. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Because your monkey mind will take you all over the place, just in your head. Most of the time, it also winds up with your emotions going all over the place. And here on your mat, you can focus into your breath. Feel where you are. And allow yourself, again, just to slow down a little bit. Even though we move and flow, it's intentional. Take another big breath in. And a long breath out. And if you're not a huge fan of Ragdoll, maybe your monkey mind, right, is on the go again already. How long are we going to be here? How about just this breath? Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And then go ahead and bring your hands down to your mat and step back to your downward facing dog. I actually really like Ragdoll, even though there tends to be a lot of sensation for me in the backs of my legs and my low back. All right, so now from Ragdoll Downward Dog, set your gaze or close your eyes, set your hands and your feet, maybe a little bit of movement as you feel out your foundation. And still tuning into the movement of your breath. A big inhale and a big exhale. A deep breath in, fill up. And a big breath out, empty out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And on your next inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, high plank. Shoulders track over your wrists, low belly draws in and up. You can have your knees lifted or lowered here. Feel if you can lengthen from the crown of your head out through your heels. So you might notice if your chin is tucked into your chest, just a little bit of lift. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Take a full inhale here, and a big exhale. Inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, high plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high push-up, high plank, strong core. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. One more time. Come on forward to your high push-up. Pause here. Really lift out of your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Take a deep breath in. And once more, press back to your downward facing dog. From here, walk your hands back to your feet, hips high. You can keep your feet apart or walk them to touch. And come on up to stand. Rise up. Reach your hands up. Lift your heart. A big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. So that helps to quiet the monkey mind. If your eyes aren't moving, your mind will slow down a little bit. Set an intention for your practice if that's something that resonates with you. That helps with focus as well. All of this helps with focus, right? Focusing your energy into where you are right here, right now. And together, let's take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Bring your hands to your mat. Walk yourself out to your high push-up. Move forward, halfway down or all the way down. Low push-up. Squeeze your elbows in. Upward facing dog, cobra or low cobra variation. And as you exhale, back to your downward dog or add in your child's pose. You can add in child's pose at any point during your practice. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. So even as you focus your energy and attention inward, focus on what you are doing. Right, we're still practicing together, so we're still sharing space. We're supporting each other. We're connecting. Even virtually, this way. Take another big breath in. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let your heels soften. Right? Not that you have to push them down, but you also don't have to hold them up. Focusing your energy. Focusing your effort, and also right energy, right effort, so you don't have to push or force. Take another big breath in here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push up to low push up. You can step or jump back. You might drop your knees or come all the way down, inhaling, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, and a big breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. One more deep breath in here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale all the way up from the ground. Lift up. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Empty out. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Feel if you can empty out the stuff that comes up in your mind as it comes up. And maybe not so much even emptying that stuff out, but just shifting your attention. Instead of following the thoughts, follow your breath. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Big bend to your knees, hands higher at your heart. Watch out for shifting forward. You're bringing your knees forward and coming more into your toes. Feel if you can bring your knees back, bring your hips back, come back into your heels, sit down at the same time, lift up, low belly draws in and up. Take a really big inhale, heart lifts, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Right foot a little to your right. Here you can have your hands higher at your heart. An equal and even connection through both feet. And a steady, even breath. A big breath in. And a long breath out. You might have some room to bring your right hip back and your left hip forward. Feel if you can lift and lengthen through your left leg. And then really lift up out of your hips. Let the crown of your head reach up. You can reach your hands high. Feel your fingers. Take another big breath in. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Right foot is flat, rise up. Feel your fingers. Feel your toes. Right, everything in between. So connecting your fingers, your toes, all the way back to your center. And you really connecting back into your center, back into balance, back into strength, back into ease and grace. And a little break from the busyness of the monkey mind. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. And take one more deep breath in here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one, step up, rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Root down, reach up. Exhale, hands come back to your mat. High push-up to low. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Couple of breaths here. You can add in your child's pose or any variations that work for you. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale. Exhale lightly. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Sit down. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Reach up. Exhale. Hands come to your mat. High push up to low. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Left foot steps, warrior one. Reach up, exhale, hands back to your mat. High push up to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a good deep full breath in. And empty out. Another inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, come all the way up. Lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps, crescent lunge. Come up, rise up, set your right foot, engage your core. Airplane Dikasana. Lift off. You can step your back foot and then lift, sweep your hands back. Spin your palms down towards the ground. Lift your left leg, but lift through your right leg. Draw your belly in up. And a little lift to your chest, your heart, almost like your upward dog here. Breathe for 3, 2. Now, eagle. Come on up. Left leg wraps up and over. Left arm wraps under. I've been liking this transition this week. Airplane to eagle. If you practice with me more than once this week, I hope you like it too. Left hip comes back, left shoulder comes back. You can work with a different arm variation. Feel if you can sit a little bit lower. Breathe here for 3, 2. Now start to tip forward. Keep a lift to your chest and your heart. It's still strong with your core. Big breath in. And a long breath out. And take another big inhale. Back to your airplane. Unwrap. Extend the left leg. Extend through your arms. Spin your palms down. That'll help you lift your chest. Little more lift through your right leg. Take a big inhale. Lightly drop back to your crescent lunge. Open out to your warrior two. Check in with your feet here. You can lengthen your stance. Lengthen through your arms and your fingers. Absolutely. Let your breath lengthen and deepen. A big inhale. And a long exhale. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Find a place for your left hand that works. You can play around with it. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps. Crescent lunge. Come on up. Pause here, bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left leg. You can have your back knee lifted or lowered. Left knee tracks over ankle. Hands can stay together or they can open up. And you might work with your right hand under your right shoulder, or you can work with your right arm on the outside of the left leg. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more big inhale. As you exhale, both hands come down to your mat. Press into your left foot. Lift your right leg. Standing leg raise. Standing leg split. Hands on your mat or a block. Set your gaze. Maybe you drop your head and set your gaze at the back edge of your mat. And then you can play around with catching your standing ankle with one or both hands. Take one more big inhale. Right foot down beside the left. Front of your mat. Rise up, reach up, and lift up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps again. Crescent lunge. Rise up. Open out to your warrior two. Straighten your right leg. And come on into your triangle. Trikonasana. Reach beyond your right toes with your right hand. And then you can let your right hand extend down. Left arm extends up. Sometimes we are so focused on getting the right hand down to the ground that we forget about the left hand. Okay. So an equal connection, equal extension, equal breath. A big breath in and a long breath out. Sometimes we're so focused on what we have to do next that we totally miss out on what we're doing right here, right now. Don't miss out on this. Ground through your feet, let your top arm pull you up, drop your hands, pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat, feet parallel or pigeon-toed, interlace your fingers at your low back. A little bit of a lift here, and then fold forward as you exhale. Hands come up and over. You can work with a towel or a strap between your hands, give yourself a little space. Maybe you drop your hands down to the ground, take a big breath in, and a long breath out. Another big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands down, come halfway up, pivot around towards the back edge of your mat, runner's lunge, left toes point forward, plant your hands, left foot steps back to meet the right, high push up to low push up, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, and a big breath out. Another big inhale here, exhale, walk or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Lift up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Rise up, set your left foot. Engage your core so your upper and lower body connect. Airplane Dekasana. Lift off. Take your time with this. You can come right into your airplane. But even when you come right into your airplane, there's still these little adjustments that you can make. You're easing your way into your fullest expression. Steady press through your left foot, strong core, steady breath. Come up and into your eagle. As you rise, you might touch the right foot down and then take the right leg up and over. Your right arm wraps under. You can work with opposite hand to opposite elbow. Let your right hip, right shoulder come back so you're evening out. And even as you wrap your arms and legs, let your breath stay even, right, unhindered. Start to tip forward, elbows towards your knees. You're keeping a little lift to your chest and your heart here so your spine stays in your body. Breathe for 3, 2, back to your airplane Dekasana. Unwrap, extend out, add in a little lift to your chest, to your heart. Take a big inhale, back to your crescent lunge, open out, warrior 2. Left foot flat and straight, back toes towards the side edge of your mat, maybe spin them around a little bit. Hands can extend. You can always bring your hands to your heart, soften your shoulders, take a big breath in, and a big breath out. And when you adjust the pose so that it works for you, you're not doing any less. You're doing more. You're doing more for yourself. So you benefit more from the practice. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. You don't have to struggle your way through this. Hopefully you can enjoy All of this breath, this moment, the whole practice. Take a big inhale, exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Rise up, right foot just a little to your right. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale and twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right leg. If you are wobbly, you can drop the back knee. You can also keep the back knee lifted. Really lift the back of the knee. Press your left heel back. Keep your right knee over your right ankle and a little more connection to the big toe side of the right foot. Hands can stay together. They can open up. Left hand does not have to touch the ground, right? Reach up with your right hand. Extend the crown of your head forward. Lengthen through your spine. Big breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. And as you exhale, both hands come down to your mat. Press into your right foot. Lift your left leg. Standing leg raise. Standing leg split. This is definitely pretty much just a standing leg raise for me. Not quite so much a standing leg split. Steady gaze, steady drishti, one or both hands to your standing ankle. It gets challenging depending on where you set your gaze. Take a big breath in. Now left foot down beside the right and rise to stand. Come all the way up, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, crescent lunge, rise up. Open out, warrior two. Straighten your left leg and come into your triangle, Trikonasana. Reach, extend, open up, reach, extend, and open up from your center in your own time. Notice if your monkey mind is telling you you need to do more, you need to do it differently, or you need to do it faster. Maybe your monkey mind is telling you you need to do something completely different off your mat. Keep coming back to your breath. Let your breath ground you. Let this practice ground you. Let our connection ground and support you. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Press to your feet, rise to stand, pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Here again, you can interlace your fingers at your low back or work with a different variation. A big breath in as you inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Let your head drop here. Soften your toes. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Take another big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down under your shoulders, halfway up, pivot back around towards the front edge of your mat, coming back to your runner's lunge. Plant your hands, right foot steps back, high push up to low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Another big inhale here. And as you exhale, step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together a little bit forward, right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee for your down dog hip opener. And if you want to flip your dog, you can flip your dog. And from here, half pigeon, right knee forward. You can set up the variation on your back. Maybe adjust where you have your right foot. I have summer feet. They're dirty feet. There it is again, monkey mind. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lengthen and fold. You can work with a block, add that in, any kind of a prop for a little more support. Soften your fingers and your toes. Take a big inhale here. And a long exhale. Really deep breath in, fill up. And a big breath out. Our minds are necessary and useful, but sometimes they get in our way. Maybe that's not quite the right wording. If you've ever walked into a room to get something and don't remember what you walked into the room to get, that's a great example of monkey mind. And so here, I'm just trying to balance it out a little bit. The useful thinking mind with a little bit of space. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. And so we can feel that we aren't all that stuff in our head. That's not all we are. We are way more than that. We're way more than our physical body too. And when you find a little bit of space, you can really start to feel that. At least for me, I do feel grounded and supported and connected when I come into good space. And take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. Set your hands under your shoulders and make your way back to your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. And bring your feet together a little bit forward, left leg to the sky, bend your left knee for your down dog hip opener, whatever transition you like. Take your time and come on into your half pigeon here. This side, maybe a different variation from the other side. And it's funny because even as I talk about space, right, from the monkey mind, from our minds, it's not really even something that can be explained, talked about. At least I don't do a very good job of it. It is something that you feel, that you can feel. Hopefully you feel it at some point during the course of your practice and beyond, right? Not just in your practice, but hopefully it's a feeling that you can keep coming back to as you move through your day, when your monkey mind starts to get kind of out of control. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Softening your fingers, your toes. Really let your physical body be supported here. Feel that you are supported here, that we are connected and supporting each other. Take another big breath in. And a long breath out. Hands under your shoulders, come on up. Sweep your back leg forward. Come into your boat pose, Navasana, with bent knees. Right, shins parallel to the ground. Take your hands over to the right and your knees to the left. And then switch. Hands left, knees right. So just go side to side. Core, belly in and up for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Come on into your boat pose. You can extend your legs, extend your hands. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to a hover. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Set your feet flat on your mat and come on up to your bridge or your wheel. Any variation, any combination. I'm not really sure what doing abs has to do with space, but everybody likes abs. Here, lift your hips, lift your heart. Nice, long, deep breath, full body breath, whatever variation works for you. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. And take one more big inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Come onto your back, soles of your feet together, knees wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. Really big, deep, full body breath in. Hold it for a moment. And empty out. And from here, we'll move right into Shavasana. You can stay in this variation. You can extend your legs or take your legs up. You can add a little bit of movement so that you can settle in for Shavasana. And enjoy this space. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And it's okay if the monkey mind pops up, right? You just come back to your breath. Once more, a big inhale. And a big exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes. You let your head roll gently side to side. Draw your knees to your chest. Here you can roll to one side. Make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. And together, let's take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining me for this practice today. Friday Power Flow. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. That was Winston snoring and dreaming in Shavasana, if you could hear him. If you like the practice, leave a comment, subscribe, Right, check out my other videos. Check out my Patreon. I'm the Bent Yogi, where for as little as $5 a month, you get access to a whole library of full-length classes and new classes every month. Most important, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon.